So here I have the Vevor spot welder. If you have one of these, you already know what it looks like. So for those who don't, this is the 801D. So this is a capacitor based spot welder for spot welding lithium ion cells or whatever you can pretty much spot weld to any kind of cylindrical battery. For those who have this, you do know that it needs to be plugged in at all times for it to operate. So, your typical wall wart, and of course, that basically you got about 2 foot of cord to run this thing. So you figure that something that's capacitor based, it would be a little bit more portable than it is. Well, it's not. It has to be plugged in at all times for it to even for it to turn on. It will not turn on. It will not function without some kind of input. And for the most cases, for workbench type work, it's going to be sort of adequate. It'd be nicer if the cord was a little bit longer, but it's not. One could lengthen the cord, use an extension cord, but something like this should have been more designed to be more portable, or at least, have a longer cord or something, or maybe have alternative input, which is what I have done here. So the power adapter, it's just a dumb wall wart. All it is a power supply. It's 15 volts, about 2 to 3 amps. That's all it is. Very simple. All the charging circuitry is in the box. All we need to do, very simply, is find a way to get 15 volts into this thing. So what I have done is I have put in a little PD trigger board with a dedicated set voltage of 15 volts. So if we go over to the jungle site where we can do a pretty much a simple 15 volt PD trigger board, you're going to find a vast variety of different kind of boards and PD triggers that you can pick and choose. Some of them are pretty much DIY. This is what I have right here. So that's an option if you would choose to do what I do. Or you can buy something that's dedicated at 15 volts like this one. Or you can find one that's you can set up on your own. And of course, like I said, there's just a lot of results here, so you can pick whatever you want. Now, you see some stuff here with a dedicated DC cord or DC jack, but this spot welder doesn't have your typical 5.5 by 2.1. It's actually a 3.4 outside diameter barrel jack. So maybe something like this, it might have enough things in it if it's got specifications on the sizes. So we got like 3.5. That might work, with one of these adapters and stuff like that. And then you can just set the voltage to, like 15 volts, and go from there. And then you can use, whatever charger that you got that can do power delivery of at least 2 to 3 amps and stuff like that. So as you can see, there's many different varieties of PD triggers that will trigger at 15 volts. So now that we have this pretty much situated here, all I did was just chop the cord off, soldered it to my PD trigger board, set it to 15 volts. So now I'm not limited not limited for a specific length of cord. I can use any USB cord with a USB charger that can do PD power delivery or quick charge of 15 volts of at least, 15 amps. I mean, not 15 amps, 2 amps. So right now I'm doing 14 volts at 700 and about 700 milliamps. I don't know why my little thing is not working, but it's doing 3/4 of an amp. I try to reboot this and then get OBS to play along. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. Like right now, it's not working. How about this one? Nope. That don't want to work either. Typical. Typical OBS. There we go. I don't know why it's so difficult. So as you can see on the trigger board here, we are charging at 14.9 volts at about 300 milliamps. So this thing is almost fully charged. So if I turn it on, as you can see, it only powers up when it's turned on. We are 5.8 volts on the supercapacitors. So we are, in fact, working. But as an added bonus now, this thing is more portable. So wherever you go, if you have access to 120 volts or blah blah blah, you can just bring your little portable charger with you. But now we can go portable, because with the vast variety of quick charge power banks, now we can have our little spot welder tag along with us. So let's unplug from the commercial power, and we will plug in our power bank, and then we will plug in our charger. And as you can see, now we are 100% portable. Of course, I'm plugged into my meter so that I can show you guys the true real world that it is actually working. And there you have it. Very simple little modification to make your Vevor 801D spot welder more portable if you need that kind, or at least you're not tethered to a short little AC wall wart. Doesn't hurt, doesn't do much to modify this. You could also leave that wall wart intact and just splice in the little PD trigger board and have dual voltage input, either commercial power or USB charger, like PD charger, or you can use a power bank. So now we're more portable. So I hope this little video helps you. I found it quite interesting to do this little modification. So with that, do all that YouTube crap, and make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video. Take care.